The global technology landscape is currently witnessing the first significant tremors of what promises to be one of the most impactful releases in the mid range smartphone segment for the upcoming year. Xiaomi, through its powerhouse sub brand Redmi, is preparing to unveil the much anticipated Redmi Note 15 series. This lineup represents far more than just a seasonal hardware refresh. It is a strategic maneuver designed to maintain the brand's hard won market dominance in an increasingly crowded field. Historically, the Note series has served as the primary engine for Xiaomi's global volume, offering a gateway for tech savvy but budget conscious consumers to access features that were once the exclusive domain of expensive flagship devices. As we move toward the final quarter of 2024, the timeline for this new generation is beginning to solidify. Based on previous product cycles, the initial launch is expected to occur in China during the final months of this year, with a comprehensive global rollout planned for early 2025. The origins of our current knowledge stem from a series of verified leaks originating from critical certification databases and supply chain insiders across Asia. Specifically, model numbers associated with the new series have begun appearing in the EEC and TENAA registries, providing the first concrete evidence that production is scaling up. These early reports indicate a shift in design philosophy, moving away from the utilitarian looks of the past toward a more premium aesthetic characterized by significantly thinner bezels and a more sophisticated chassis. To achieve this, supply chain reports suggest that Xiaomi has placed substantial display panel orders with major manufacturers like BOE and Tianma, signaling a commitment to high-quality visual experiences across the entire lineup. This focus on premium hardware at accessible price points is a direct response to the mounting pressure from rivals such as Samsung and Realme. To understand the weight of the Redmi Note 15, one must look at the legacy left by the Note 13 and Note 14 generations. These predecessors established a formula of high-end specifications, such as vibrant AMOLED screens and industry-leading fast charging, delivered at prices that undercut the traditional market leaders. The Note branding is the highest volume selling category for Xiaomi, making its success vital for the company's financial health. However, this success has not been without its critics. Past generations have faced scrutiny regarding software consistency and the presence of pre-installed bloatware. The upcoming series aims to address these concerns head-on, leveraging the new HyperOS 2.0 ecosystem to provide a cleaner and more efficient user interface. By refining the synergy between hardware and software, Redmi hopes to offer a more cohesive experience that matches the impressive physical specifications of the devices. The leaked details reveal a diversified lineup tailored to different market needs. At the heart of the strategy is the Redmi Note 15 5G, often referred to internally as the Volume King. This model is designed to provide high-speed connectivity and reliable performance for the widest possible audience. Above it sits the Redmi Note 15 Pro, the performance leader of the group. This variant is expected to push the boundaries of mid-range photography with high-resolution sensors and top-tier processing power. Interestingly, rumors also point to the return of the Redmi Note 15 SE, a special or standard edition designed to hit aggressive price targets in specific emerging markets where 5G adoption is still evolving or where cost is the primary barrier to entry. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments where you are watching from. This global perspective is essential as we look toward the technical core of these new devices. The evolution of the internal architecture is where the true competition begins, as the selection of new 4nm processors from both MediaTek and Qualcomm will determine exactly how these phones stack up against the best that the industry has to offer in the coming months. The internal architecture of the Redmi Note 15 series is where the most significant technological leaps are being realized, marking a departure from incremental updates toward a true generational shift. At the heart of this transformation is the transition to advanced 4 nanometer architectures, a move that promises to redefine efficiency and peak performance in the mid range category. Insider reports suggest a dual sourcing strategy for the silicon components, likely splitting the duties between the MediaTek Dimensity 7000 series and the Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 3. The implementation of these 4 nanometer processors is particularly crucial as it allows the devices to maintain high clock speeds while significantly reducing thermal throttling and energy drain. This hardware foundation ensures that the Redmi Note 15 series can handle the increasing demands of modern mobile gaming and intensive multitasking without the performance dips that occasionally plagued earlier iterations. Complementing this raw processing power is a major leap in display technology. Across the Pro models, Xiaomi is expected to standardize 1.5K resolution AMOLED panels, effectively bridging the visual gap between its mid range offerings and its premium flagships. These displays are not merely about pixel density. They are designed for extreme fluidness with refresh rates reaching 120 Hz or even 144 Hz in specific gaming modes. With peak brightness levels rumored to exceed 2000 nits, legibility under direct sunlight will no longer be an obstacle for users. This focus on visual fidelity is paired with a sophisticated power management system. To keep these vibrant screens lit, the series will utilize high-density batteries ranging from 5,000 milliampere hours to 5,500 milliampere hours. While the standard models will likely retain a very respectable 67-watt fast charging capability, the Redmi Note 15 Pro is set to feature the 120-watt hypercharge technology. This system can potentially replenish the battery from 0 to full in under 20 minutes, a feature that remains a significant competitive advantage against rivals in the same price bracket. The strategic breakdown of the lineup reveals how Xiaomi intends to capture various segments of the global market. The Redmi Note 15 5G is positioned as the volume king, a device engineered to provide the best possible balance of high-speed connectivity and everyday reliability for the average consumer. It focuses on streamlined efficiency, ensuring that 5G speeds are accessible without compromising on battery life. In contrast, the Redmi Note 15 Pro emerges as the performance leader, serving as the primary vehicle for Xiaomi's latest camera innovations. The centerpiece of the Pro variant is the rumored integration of a 200 megapixel main sensor, which utilizes advanced pixel binning technology to capture incredible detail, even in challenging low light environments. This hardware is supported by improved computational photography algorithms that enhance dynamic range and color accuracy. Meanwhile, the Redmi Note 15 SE serves a different purpose, acting as the entry-level variant designed for emerging markets. This model may focus on core essentials, potentially offering 4G-only configurations, or utilizing slightly older 5G chipsets to achieve more aggressive price points while maintaining the premium design language of the broader series. Beyond the physical components, the software ecosystem is undergoing a radical overhaul with the introduction of HyperOS 2.0. This new operating system is designed to be lighter and more responsive, specifically optimized to reduce system resource usage and eliminate the software bloat that has been a point of contention in previous years. HyperOS 2.0 is more than just a user interface. It acts as a bridge for deeper AI integration across the entire Redmi Note 15 series. Users can expect generative AI features to become standard, including advanced photo editing tools that can remove unwanted objects or expand backgrounds, as well as real-time language translation for calls and messages. Connectivity is also receiving a boost, with the inclusion of Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.4 for faster, more stable wireless links. Even with these futuristic additions, Xiaomi remains committed to the functional legacy features that its community loves, ensuring the persistence of the IR blaster for controlling home appliances. This blend of cutting edge innovation and practical utility sets the stage for the series to face its toughest market challenges yet. The success of the Redmi Note 15 series does not depend solely on its impressive technical specifications or the fluidity of HyperOS 2.0. It hinges on the delicate dance of its pricing strategy in a volatile global economy. As Xiaomi prepares for the final rollout, the brand faces a formidable antagonist in the form of rising component costs and global inflation. Maintaining the budget-friendly identity that has defined the Redmi legacy for over a decade is becoming increasingly difficult. To combat these pressures, Xiaomi is expected to employ a tiered pricing model that keeps the Redmi Note 15 SE as an accessible gateway for entry-level users, while positioning the Redmi Note 15 Pro as a high-value alternative to much more expensive flagship devices. This strategy is vital for surviving the intense market competition posed by the Samsung Galaxy A36 and A56, as well as the ever-aggressive Realme 14 series. These rivals are currently vying for the mid-range crown, often mimicking Xiaomi's high-spec approach, which forces the Redmi Note 15 series to innovate not just in hardware, but in the overall perceived value of the experience. The regional battlegrounds of India and Europe will be the ultimate testing grounds for these efforts. In India, where value for money is the primary driver of consumer behavior, the Redmi Note 15 5G must prove that its 4 nanometer architecture and high-speed connectivity features justify its place in the pockets of millions. In Europe, the focus shifts towards software reliability and premium build quality, where the Redmi Note 15 Pro will be measured against the refined ecosystems of established competitors. Expert analysis suggests that one of the biggest hurdles for the Redmi Note 15 series will be navigating the current supply chain challenges. Potential delays in the delivery of specific chipset variants or regional differences in component availability could lead to staggered launches, creating a sense of anticipation or frustration among the global community. Beyond hardware, consumer expectations are shifting significantly toward long-term sustainability and support. No longer is a 2-year update cycle considered sufficient for the modern smartphone user. There is a growing demand for longer software support cycles, with many looking for at least 3 to 4 years of major Android updates to ensure their device remains secure. This pressure is pushing Xiaomi to rethink its post-launch strategy for the Redmi Note 15 series, moving away from a ship and forget mentality toward a more service-oriented approach that prioritizes longevity. Additionally, environmental consciousness is playing a larger role. We are likely to see Xiaomi adopt more eco-friendly packaging for the Note 15 series, reducing plastic use and potentially streamlining the box contents to align with sustainability trends, even if this move remains a debate among traditional fans who value the inclusion of chargers and cases. As we look toward the official launch, a few key milestones will define the path forward. Teaser campaigns are expected to ignite on official social media channels roughly 2 weeks before the initial Chinese unveiling, offering the first glimpses of the final design and color variants. For existing users of the Note 13 or 14, the question of whether the Redmi Note 15 series represents a revolutionary step or an incremental upgrade remains at the forefront. While the 1.5K display and the massive 200 megapixel camera on the Pro model are significant leaps, the real victory lies in the synergy between the new hardware and HyperOS 2.0. This deep software integration aims to solve long-standing issues with software bloat and performance consistency, potentially making this the most refined and reliable Redmi experience. Ultimately, the Redmi Note 15 series stands as a testament to Xiaomi's ability to listen to its vast community. Feedback from millions of users across different continents has clearly shaped the development of these devices, from the retention of the IR blaster to the push for faster charging and better AI tools. As the transition from the certification databases of TENAA and the EEC to the hands of consumers nears its completion, okay, The Redmi Note 15 series is poised to define the mid-range landscape of 2025. Whether it succeeds in maintaining its dominance or yields to the pressure of its rivals, its impact on the accessibility of high-end technology will be felt for years to come. The final chapter of this story is about to be written by the users themselves.